Hey guys, what's up everyone? My name is Jillian and this video will be showing you how you can use yoga to strengthen your butt and your thighs. So let's get started. So the first pose to strengthen your thighs and your glutes would be Warrior One. So I'm just going to show you guys some alignment. I'm going to come into a lunge, and in Warrior One, my back heel is down, back foot is at a 45-degree angle, front toes point forward, and I'm just going to sink into that front knee. So right now I'm pressing to the outer edge of that back foot so the inner arch is really lifting up energetically. From here I'm going to square my hips to the front and inhale my arms up. From here I can sink deeper into that front leg and work on the thigh and the glute and cultivate strength. I'm also engaging my core by tucking the tailbone down slightly, just like that. And my shoulders roll away from my ears. Another pose to strengthen your legs, your thighs, your glutes would be Goddess pose. I love this one. So I'm going to take my legs wide, toes point out to either corner of the mat or a 45-degree angle. Then I'm going to tuck my tailbone and engage my core, lift through the chest, and just sink deep by bending the knees, lowering the hips. So from here I'm going to want to take my knees backwards, so energetically pull up through the inner arches and ground down through the outer edge of that foot, sink the hips deeper. Take my palms and I can press my knees backwards to help me open those hips. Or I can take my hands in prayer and start pushing against each other, engaging the chest. Some slight variations here would be to lift up my toes, seeing how that feels. Also opposite, lifting up my heels, seeing how that feels. Sinking deeper. Engaging the glutes and the thighs. Beautiful work. So another great pose for your glutes and your thighs in yoga is chair pose, Utkatasana. So I'm going to show you. Coming into chair pose, I'm going to take my feet hips width, so about 2 fists in between each foot. From there, I'll bend the knees and sink the hips backwards, reaching towards the ground. That's where just my fingers sweep the ground. My hips should be about that low. I'm going to make sure I see my toes at all times and my knees are aligned so the hips are completely square forward. And then from here I can take my arms out forward or all the way up, shoulders away from the ears. Really make sure you're using the glutes and the thighs because the glutes kind of get a little lazy. From here, we're going to tuck the tailbone down and engage the core. Open up through the top chest. Beautiful work. Sink a little deeper. Awesome job. Another great pose in yoga for your booty is bridge pose. So I'm going to roll onto my back. And from here, I'm just touching my heels with my fingertips. So there's some space there. It's going to be same thing, hips width, feet are hips width apart. And from here, I can ground all 4 corners of my feet down and push my hips up towards the sky. I'm going to interlace the fingers underneath my hips and shimmy my shoulder blades together. Keep pushing those hips up and engage the glutes. Thighs stay parallel to secure the back body, ensuring safety. Keeping the eyes open, nice and bright. Chin is slightly spacious away from the chest. Engage the core, hug the lower ribs in, and push the hips up higher. Beautiful work. To come down, we'll take the palms face down and slowly release 1 vertebrae at a time.